smells so good in here. Here to show us how to make traditional Middle Eastern comfort food is Chef Suzanne Husseini. We got to talk about your mom, because you learned to cook from your mom.
Yes, I grew up in Ottawa in a home that delivered food made with love, and that came from my mother. I fell in love with her food. I acquired a taste for the food of my Arabic heritage, and I also fell in love with the process. So I love to cook, and that's, you know, kudos to my mother. You know, mothers who cook.
Yes, mothers who cook. And your mom's watching right now.
She is watching right now, and everybody at Sterling Park Retirement Home in Ottawa has made an event. They're watching Marilyn Denis today because they want to see their Suzanne.
Aww.
So shout out to them, all those beautiful people.
Hello, beautiful people. And you cook for them quite a bit.
Yes, we do cooking classes. I did apple pies just last week for them.
Very good.
I have a ball.
So you're going to make Shish Barak.
Shish Barak. This is a dish that is a pasta dish. Every culture in the world has some form of dough-filled something in a sauce.
Do we have to
and this is our way. What's
okay.
No, everything is cool. Everything is.
I'm worried.
No, these are happy signs in the kitchen.
Okay,
this
good.
is sizzling. Okay.
So every culture has a pasta.
Some kind of a dough-filled something, which is what this is. We don't have a lot of them, but this happens to be. But this is unique. What I filled the dough with is minced lamb. Now, rather than make dough, I have done a shortcut. So I have used wonton wrappers. Yes, wonton wrappers can be used in Middle Eastern cuisine too.
Okay.
So these are going to be my dough. You saute this, you add a little bit of onion, cinnamon, allspice. These are the spells of the Middle East.
Yes.
And mint. Whether it's dry or fresh, it doesn't matter. And mint and lamb, you know, they go together beautifully together. I also add in a little bit of pomegranate for color and a few pine nuts as well, because Arabic food without nuts just isn't. Okay?
Okay, very good.
I let this cool, okay? And then I take my wonton wrapper, and then I'm going to take, just to show you one, a spoon of this, and I'm going to wait till it's cold, of course. I'm going to place in the center. The water is right next to me, and I'm going to create a little glue by making this wet. Anybody can do this. I can even do it with my eyes closed. Look.
Look at you are so good at that.
And then you just close it. It's that fast. When my mother first saw that, she says, "That's not the way I do it." I said, "I know. This is the way I do it."
Yeah.
But it's easy. It's easy.
I think that happens in every kitchen, right?
Yeah. I mean, you find a little shortcut. There's nothing wrong with that.
And you're covering this with a towel because?
Because I don't want it to dry out.
Right.
I'm going to treat it like pasta and cook it in boiling water.
I see.
Okay?
Yeah.
But before I do that, I want to talk about the sauce.
Sure.
This is yogurt, and yogurt sauce is what goes with this dish. Now, we in North America tend to associate yogurt with sweet, with dessert. There's always fruit. But we eat it in the Middle East in a savory way.
Okay.
So I have stabilized the yogurt here by cooking it on the stove with a little bit of cornstarch and water, and that helps make the molecules together. It makes it creamy, thick, like a custard or bechamel. If you didn't do that, it would separate.
I see.
So curds and whey, you don't want that.
Right,
it's not nice.
No.
So it's nice and creamy. So that is already done to save time. And here we've sauteed some garlic and onion, adding some Swiss chard. And this is my little addition. My mother never used to make it this way, but I thought it was a nice way, a nice little addition. Because you can do that. Yeah, you can fool around with your mother's recipes. It's okay.
They may question you, but go for it.
Yeah, you go for it. It's okay.
Yeah.
And then I add just a little bit of stock. Cook this down till, and it doesn't take very long for it to wilt.
Right.
And then, of course, magic of television and time, thinking, we already have one prepared. I would add it to my yogurt sauce.
Okay.
Okay. And that just gives me a few flecks of green, okay, and just something different than just plain yogurt. Okay?
Gotcha.
There's still more to come. It's a pretty exciting dish. All right, now I'm going to take my already made Shish Barak, and I'm going to place a few in hot boiling water, just like pasta, with a little bit of salt, okay? It doesn't take very long, just like fresh pasta, if you don't mind. Thank you, Marilyn. Just like fresh pasta, it floats to the surface. It takes about maybe 30 seconds. You're only cooking the dough because the meat's already cooked.
Right.
So I'm just going to move this because, do you mind if I moved it over there, Marilyn?
Yep, that's good.
Okay. And you take it out with a slotted spoon. When it's done, of course, it needs a little bit more. And then you place it on a paper towel to soak up some of the water.
Okay.
Okay? We've already got some here ready.
And
okay?
it just takes a couple minutes, right?
That's all.
Yeah.
A couple of minutes, maybe 30 seconds at the most.
And then
now, the
this is-
very last thing is something called takliya.
What is
a little
it
bit takliya.
Takliya.
Yeah, Taklia. Butter, garlic, that's what you're smelling, and coriander / cilantro. And this is going to be the garnish. Now, I'm going to put this dish together.
Build that dish,
I'm going to
Suzanne.
build it now.
All right.
So I start with taking my yogurt sauce with the Swiss chard, and I'm going to place a bed of it. This is where it's going to rest.
Oh, you guys like that? Like I said, bed. She said bed of it.
A bed, yes.
Nice.
A cushion, okay? A nice cushion. And this is sizzling away. I bring my Shish Barak and place, I always like uneven numbers. I think they look a lot prettier. So you're either going to serve 3 or 5. This could be a main course or it could be a starter. Okay?
Beautiful.
Just like that. I think that's pretty. And then just a little bit more sauce on top. Okay? And then I take my takliya, and this is going to be the ultimate garnish. So this is hot and sizzling, and then you drizzle it on top, like so.
That looks so good. Does it not look delicious?
It's divine.
And then, wait.
And then,
There's more.
I'm not done.
There's so many layers to this. But
I'm not done.
Go ahead.
Yes, well, there's always an element of love in every dish I make, and I instill love in something or another. In this case, I'm going to instill it in a little bit of pine nuts.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so the love is here, from my hands to the pine nuts. And you sprinkle that on top. You tell people there are pine nuts in this dish. It adds a nice a sweet crunch to something that is earthy and a little bit sour because of the yogurt, and that just complements it. And if you want a little more love,
It doesn't stop, does it?
a little red, a little
Look
green.
at that. That's beautiful.
And that's it.
Yeah. Voila. So, quick question. There's a lot of layers, but you made it look so easy.
Yes.
So you can make these ahead of time.
Absolutely. You could even freeze these.
Okay.
You can make that ahead of time, freeze it, put it in, in the right container, separate it with wax paper so that it don't stick together.
Right.
And then the day that you want to do it from frozen, you put it into hot water. It's
And that's
so
not,
easy.
so you don't have to worry about defrosting or anything. It's
Oh,
put it in hot
no.
water.
Yeah,
Very good.
you make your life simple.
You do. Well, listen, thank you so much for coming in
Oh,
today.
it's a pleasure.
Her wonderful recipe is on Marilyn.ca.
Of course.
And it's Marilyn Denis Day where?
It's at Sterling Park Retirement in Ottawa. All my beautiful friends at Sterling Park, I love you all. I miss you all. I'm here with Marilyn today.
She'll
And
be back tomorrow.
Yes, I'll be back
Okay,
tomorrow.
all right.
We're making apple pies.
Apple pies. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye, everybody. Have a great day.
Tomorrow, 2 sets of twins are getting